This is A here, and we got to start asking ourselves: is Kanye as crazy as we think he is? Because I don't know, man. After what I've seen today, I don't know. Because come to find out, Adidas really did freeze $70 million. Okay, here's the money. And he was complaining about this, and we were like, "Oh, it's just Kanye." But he wasn't. Come to find out, on Tuesday, Kanye won a settlement against Adidas saying that they can't freeze his accounts. And then Adidas tried to pull another move and tried to freeze his accounts again, stating that, he's gonna do so much harm and damage. He done did so much harm and damage. We can't sell the shoes no more. So he broke the contract. So he shouldn't have his money. And the judge said no. They said no, you can't do that. Now, just because Kanye won on Tuesday, he only won for an emergency freeze. That's not stating that he could go and get a regular freeze on the account and win. And he has, and then both teams have until today, the 1st of June, to figure this out. Because if you don't remember, Kanye lost his Adidas deal because he was saying anti-Semitic things last year about the Jewish community. And we were like, okay, Kanye's Kanyeing, as usually, saying crazy stuff, jumping out the window. But maybe those people that were saying he had a plan and he planned this out and he had an idea of what the hell he was doing might have been right. He might have really plotted this. Because they're saying, Adidas, that Kanye knew these things that he was saying were going to harm their business, so they would have to cut ties. So they went ahead and froze his account. So y'all remember back a few months ago where Kanye did that interview and he was saying, this is why I'm announcing that I'm running for presidency, because he was saying something like he wanted the FCC to look into his money because he doesn't understand how Adidas was able to freeze his $75 million by just going into JP Morgan and telling them to freeze it. Well, come to find out, reported by Law 360, Adidas was able to do this through some legal means that I don't know. I don't even know how to say it. But basically, what happened was this legal means to basically go around him to the court, tell the court that, hey, this guy is pulling a fast one, or he's saying things that's messing up our business. So we need to freeze the money in his account that's a part of the Yeezy, basically the Yeezy brand accounts. It wasn't Kanye's personal accounts, it was the Yeezy brand account. And they got this granted. And it was crazy because this whole time we thought Kanye was crazy, but maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was actually spitting some facts. Maybe he actually knew what he was talking about, and he wasn't as crazy as we thought. Now, does he say crazy things? Yes. Is he off the wall a lot? Yes, but he wasn't crazy at this point, and maybe he really was trying to get out of this Yeezy deal, because it seems like now Adidas is trying to resell the shoes and get the shoes and stuff out, and they want to use him to do the shoes, like put the shoes out. And I don't know if he wants to help them put the shoes out. And I think this is why they're trying to keep his accounts frozen, so they can force him to help them to put the shoes out. And I don't think he wants to do anything else with them. I think he just wants to cut ties and go. And whatever they're left with, they're left with. And Adidas is trying to work with him again because they are essentially headed for bankruptcy. They are headed for shutting their doors because they have so much inventory they wasn't able to sell, and they're not going to be able to sell for the price they thought they were going to sell it as, because he won't work with them. And it's kind of their fault because they jumped out the window with woke culture and said, well, he said these things, so we don't want to work with him no more. And if you think this is over, this is far from over, because when you think about it, like, it's so much money to be made between Kanye and this Yeezy brand thing for both sides. Like, I mean, technically, as we've seen, he left Nike He made a lot of money with Nike. He's now made a lot of money with Adidas and made Adidas a lot of money, and how he left them. And as we see, he doesn't care. He knows he can leave and start another company, and people are going to support it, no matter what he said, no matter what he keeps saying, no matter how crazy he keeps acting. People are going to support him. Kanye is influence, so I don't see him really caring if what happens as long as he gets paid. But Adidas is standing to lose a lot. Adidas wasn't a big company before Kanye, and as we see now, they're not going to be a big company without him. So it's a lot of money to be made. This is far from over. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Like, comment, subscribe.